You know, I should make a switch right now before I get to bed. Hello everyone, welcome to the Geek Box. This is your host Aiden Cannon, and today we're gonna continue our second discussion of the Nintendo Switch presentation that occurred on Thursday, January 12th, 2017. So, the last time we talked about the Nintendo Switch, its controllers, its games, and what's new, what's going on, how is this going to fit in, for new players and old players. First of all, I was going to start this little podcast, but I just noticed that after researching more of the Nintendo Switch and all of its features, well, not features in particular, about the controllers themselves. Yeah, I just noticed that I might have more than $300 in my bank account in order to enjoy the Switch to the fullest. But I might have it, but I might not have it because it's just extra things that if I really need them. But the things that I'm talking about are the cost of the controllers that are sold separately, which is the Joy-Con, which is both controllers that includes the Nintendo Switch, which is like what they call the Nintendo Wii Remote's controllers, and both of them have a cost of $79.99 plus shipping and handling and tax, obviously, which it kind of scares me because you buy a controller for Xbox and PS4, it costs about $60, but in these with these controllers by Nintendo, their price is a little bit too high. And in fact, it's just two controllers that can be loose so easily, and it depends on if you have a ton of stuff and you cannot find the things quickly. I just made the switch. So another controls is the Pro Controller, which everybody knows it. The Nintendo Wii had it. It still has it. The Nintendo Wii U also has it, which is one of my favorite Pro Controllers. And this one, the Nintendo Switch Pro Controller, has a cost of $69.99 plus shipping and handling. But why does it cost this high? Well, it turns out it includes a motion control. If there's a lot of movement going on in the games, there's also HD Rumble. I hope I'm looking at that correctly, or I'm saying it correctly. I don't really know what's the difference between a normal Rumble and a high-def Rumble. Probably because it has like a smart Rumble, which controls the vibrations of of the movement, of how strong an action is performed. It also has amiibo functions where you can put your amiibos in the controller and it reads them in the game. Perfect for Super Smash Bros. And Super Mario Kart Deluxe. We're gonna also be talking about the online features, but we're gonna talk about that later. We're gonna continue on with the other things that Nintendo Switch offers in its website. And it's the individual left and right Joy-Con, which both of them cost $50. But there was one question. If the individual left and right Joy-Con cost like $50, what is the cost of the both Joy-Cons? Let's see. I'm searching the calculator for Okay, so we have $80 worth of the Joy-Cons, the both of them, and we divided by 2. Wow, $40 costs the separate, which is kind of sneaky by Nintendo. Well, what can we do? What can I say? Okay, we have the Joy-Con charger, which costs $30. We have the Nintendo dock, which, if you're buying a Nintendo Switch and it doesn't include the dock, you're gonna be spending over $90. Well, looks like I will have to put in a safe place. We have the Wheel for Mario Kart, which is $15, the cheapest item in the website. And we're gonna... Sorry about that, folks. I had a little bit of a mind thinking. So, we're gonna be talking about the online features and the changes that the Nintendo Switch offers. And it's that the paid service is coming in fall, but there will be a free trial period starting on March, which for me, free trials, I might say that I'm not going to be using it too much because I have school, I have a ton of work. I basically cannot dedicate myself to playing too much online because, of course, I have a life outside and I have other things to do. So I basically just want to skip the free trial and just go to the paid service. But you know, the more you use it, the more you save money. Anyway, but just check this out. If you get the subscription paid, you get an online lobby chat. It's good for, chatting with friends, playing games online. You can also set appointments, which it really is not a surprise because I can easily do it with my iPhone and other PD accessories. And I think you can record in live gameplay. No, I'm sorry, you can do that on the free trial. You don't need to be a subscriber. Anyway, the second thing is you get monthly game downloads. By that I mean you get like NES games, Super Nintendo, retro games, like Super Mario, Donkey Kong, but you only get them for a month, which, if we're talking about Final Fantasy, which is a game that can take you days or a lot of rest, you might not. And that's my phone. Shoot. Oh my god, can somebody please answer that? Bloopies! Anyway, before we end up our presentation, the Nintendo Switch events. There's going to be one in New York, Toronto, Washington, Chicago, San Francisco, and LA. That's all, folks. I'm going to talk about the locations and, well, I already talked about locations. If you want to check out the time and the dates, you can go to the Nintendo website. And I think if I'm going to get more introductions, I'd rather stop here and, continue in another occasion. By the way, this is Aiden Cannon. Thank you for tuning in on the Geek Box. If you like this podcast, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share, I don't know, do whatever you want. Just support me. I love you guys, and I see you on the next time.